After finding out I was the heir to a billionaire, I left my cheating wife, and now she's the one begging to come back. The instant I learned I was the heir to a fortune, I filed for divorce. She wouldn't have it. Then came the day Chloe took her male assistant to a hotel. I called her parents, feigning utter panic. Mr. and Mrs. Thompson, Chloe's been kidnapped. She's at the hotel on West Phoenix Avenue. You have to come quick. The entire Thompson family rushed over, bringing a few police officers. When they burst through the door and saw Chloe flustered, with her male assistant lying naked in bed, everyone was stunned. Humiliated, Chloe exploded in a rage and slapped me hard across the face. Ethan, you just wanted to force my hand, didn't you? Fine, you win. I'd love to see what a man who married into our family can possibly do without the Thompsons. Did you really think we couldn't survive without you? I walked away with nothing but just as I'd planned the divorce papers. The moment I stepped out of the courthouse, I pulled out my phone, dialed a number and said quietly, "It's done. I'm divorced. Are the results from the paternity test in?" A respectful voice on the other end replied, "The results just came in today, sir. You are indeed the long-lost eldest son of the Harrison family." Stepping out of the courthouse, I breathed a long sigh of relief. All the frustration I had bottled up over the years finally vanished. I looked at the divorce papers in my hand with a wry smile, then tore them to pieces and tossed them into a nearby trash can. Chloe watched me with a dark expression, then ripped her own copy of the papers and threw the shreds in my face. She said coldly, "Ethan, I hope you're satisfied now. You deliberately set me and Leo up to force this divorce, and I gave you what you wanted. Everything you've accomplished over the years was only because you had the Thompson family's connections and resources. Without us, you're nothing. I'll be waiting for the day you come crawling back to me." Leo, standing beside her, said with false sincerity, "Ethan, you and Chloe were married for years. Don't you have even a little trust in her? Without her help, how could you possibly have become a business powerhouse in just a few short years? Don't mistake the Thompson family's support for your own talent. What happened at the hotel was a misunderstanding. I had too much to drink and Chloe was just helping me to my room. I got sick all over her, and we were just taking off our clothes to clean up when you burst in with everyone. It's not her fault things got so out of hand. The real problem is you're just too insecure." The moment he finished speaking, I swung my fist and landed it square on his face. I knew Leo was trying to get a rise out of me, and it worked. In the past, Chloe always protected him. Whenever Leo and I clashed, she would blindly take his side and force me to apologize. That only made Leo bolder and more brazen. But now that Chloe and I were divorced, I had no reason to tolerate the jerk anymore. Leo cried out, clutching his face as he stumbled to the ground. He looked like he was in pain, but his eyes were filled with mockery and triumph. He was sure that me hitting him in public would send Chloe into a fury, and just as he predicted, Chloe exploded. "Are you insane, Ethan?" she screamed at me. "How many times have I told you not to touch him? Why can't you get that through your thick skull? Apologize to him right now, or I will never forgive you." As she spoke, Chloe raised her hand to slap me. I caught her wrist and shoved her arm away. She stumbled back, nearly falling. She stared at me in disbelief, her anger growing. "Ethan, you dare to fight back?" Before she could finish, I cut her off. "Miss Thompson, I suggest you remember who you are now. You're not my wife anymore. Did you really think I'd still put up with you? For years, no matter how horribly you treated me, I always let it go. I was deeply in love with you, but that love made me weak. You never cared about what I gave, and you used my love as an excuse to walk all over my dignity. Chloe, love can't be a one-way street.